Imagine looking deep into the universe and suddenly realizing that it is looking back at you. That is exactly what scientists felt when the James Webb Space Telescope, the most powerful eye ever launched into space, discovered something completely unexpected. It wasn't just another distant galaxy or a beautiful nebula for NASA's gallery. It was a set of signals, patterns, and anomalies that violated all known laws of the cosmos. At first glance, it all seemed random, but the deeper they looked, the more they saw structure, purpose, and, some would say, intelligence. For decades, it was believed that the universe was indifferent to our existence, a cold, endless void governed only by physics and chance. But what if we've been wrong all this time? What if there are messages hidden in the silence of deep space? Messages we were never meant to see. Today, we'll take a look at the latest data from the James Webb Telescope. It's so shocking, so unprecedented, that some astronomers have begun to ask the unthinkable question: have we finally witnessed proof that we are not alone? It all started with an unexpected anomaly very close to us. Webb was pointed at Neptune, one of the ice giants at the edge of the solar system, a planet so distant and cold that it seems frozen in time. But the telescope saw something that shook the foundations of scientific knowledge. Compared to data from the Voyager 2 flyby in 1989 and modern ground-based telescopes, Neptune's upper atmosphere has cooled significantly. Not over thousands of years, but in just the last few decades. Temperatures in some areas have dropped by almost 10 degrees Celsius for no apparent reason. Neither solar cycles nor internal heat could explain this. But even more disturbing was that Webb detected strange fluctuations in Neptune's magnetosphere. Weak but real. Like a quiet heartbeat we never knew existed. Could an external force be affecting the planet? A passing gravitational anomaly? A change in the density of dark matter? Or something even stranger? Something capable of silently influencing planets at unimaginable distances? This data opened the first door. Behind it lay not just ice, but a mystery. If the anomaly on Neptune was already cause for concern, what Webb found in the TRAPPIST-1 system forced scientists to rethink their entire approach to exoplanet science. TRAPPIST-1, located just 39 light-years away, was already known to contain 7 rocky planets, 3 of which are in the habitable zone. But Webb didn't just confirm that they're habitable. He showed something way more important. Infrared spectroscopy revealed clear traces of water vapor in the atmospheres of at least 2 planets, TRAPPIST-1d and TRAPPIST-1e. And these were not trace amounts. The data pointed to dense, humid atmospheres, possibly with cloud systems similar to those on Earth. Together with temperature profiles and resonant orbits, the most likely scenario is global oceans. Deep, stable, ancient. Even more surprising was the discovery of compounds similar to ozone, molecules that on Earth are associated with biological activity. This is not yet proof of life, but it's the closest we've come. And right away, on 2 planets, in one system. Imagine a miniature solar system where not one, but several Earth-like worlds quietly rotate in the darkness. And now, Webb has shown that they are not just theoretical targets. They are real, alive, potentially inhabited. But that was just the beginning. In one of its deepest images, Webb captured light from the galaxy JADES GSZ 130, one of the oldest ever discovered, formed just 330 million years after the Big Bang. But it wasn't just its existence that was remarkable. The problem was the Lyman alpha radiation, which in theory should have been absorbed by the neutral hydrogen of the early universe. But the signal was too strong, too clear, as if the hydrogen had already ionized, allowing the light to pass through. This completely overturns our understanding of the rionization era, the time when the universe transitioned from darkness to light. If this galaxy was already emitting such light, then something had accelerated the process, something massive, or intelligent. This could not have been a natural variation, but traces of engineering, or an unknown energy phenomenon that lit up the cosmos ahead of schedule. When the telescope turned its gaze to white dwarfs, dead stars, scientists expected to see only debris. But no. In the WD 1856 plus 534 system, the telescope discovered a massive gas planet orbiting just a few million kilometers from the dead star. This should not be possible. The transformation of a star into a white dwarf destroys everything around it. But this planet not only survived, it was in equilibrium. But the most astonishing thing was the planet's atmosphere. Traces of water vapor, sulfur compounds, and other substances indicating atmospheric regeneration were detected. The planet seemed to have adapted to survive the death of its star. This changed everything. The classic model says that when a star dies, life dies. But what if that's not the case? What if civilizations can be built around dying stars, powered by alternative energy sources? If planets can survive after death, maybe life can too. While Webb was exploring the depths of the universe, he did not forget about its shadowy corners closer to home. One of the focal points was the outer moons of Uranus and Neptune, satellites previously considered dead, cold rocks. But Webb proved otherwise. His infrared maps revealed thermal signatures on small moons such as Hippocamp and Despina, indicating internal activity, geological or even cryovolcanism. What's more, spectrometers showed the presence of complex carbon compounds on the surface, potential organic precursors. How do such small bodies retain energy for billions of years? Radioactive decay? Tidal heating? No theory explains the level of organization of these compounds. That leaves one other possibility: external introduction. Could someone, or something, have delivered these compounds? Then Webb caught something no one expected. From the galaxy M82, known as the Cigar Galaxy. It has long been studied as an area of violent star formation. But now the telescope has detected an infrared pulse repeating at regular intervals. It wasn't noise, it wasn't interference, it was a beacon. With a rhythm, mathematical structure, and duration typical of artificial modulation. There are no official conclusions, but behind the scenes, scientists are already comparing this signal to patterns used by SETI to search for extraterrestrial civilizations. It could be a natural phenomenon, such as a pulsar. But in other spectra, neither optical nor X-ray, nothing like this is visible. Perhaps we are seeing the trace of something that once transmitted a signal, not to us, but we caught it anyway. Remember the star Tabby, KIC 8462852, the one that flickered in a strange, unpredictable way? Webb took a closer look, and he didn't solve the mystery. He deepened it. His precise data showed that the dimming was not caused by dust or comets. Thin, opaque objects were passing in front of the star with a geometrically precise periodicity. They were flat, angular, possibly massive. They looked like orbital layers or swarms. No natural explanation could fully account for this. And, most intriguingly, the telescope detected thermal radiation in this area. Weak but constant, not matching the radiation from the star itself. It was as if something was collecting energy and emitting waste. The term Dyson swarm came up again, no longer as science fiction. While astronomers were studying the Pandora galaxy cluster, which uses gravitational lensing to look into the past, something strange happened. In one section of the image, there were shadows. They passed through the galaxy in the background, not once, several times. It wasn't a mistake with the instrument. These were real dark spots, but nothing was casting these shadows. They didn't glow. They didn't reflect light. They were only visible because they blocked it. Based on their size, speed, and frequency of repetition, these objects could be massive and dark. Perhaps they are hidden satellites or non-reflective megastructures, not just missing matter, but something mechanical, organized. Technology capable of hiding using the very physics we thought we understood. The Webb telescope reveals not only beauty, science, and wonder. It shows something deeper, something almost forbidden. A sequence of signs scattered across space and time, each challenging our knowledge and whispering the same phrase. What if the universe was never empty? What if we've been watched all this time? From the cold shadows of Neptune's moons to the rhythmic pulses of distant galaxies. From the possible oceans of TRAPPIST to the dark silhouettes gliding behind cosmic curtains. Webb didn't just open a new view, he lifted a veil we didn't know was there. Perhaps it was put there for a reason. And now there is no turning back. We stand on the threshold of a discovery that could redefine humanity. The universe is not just big. It may be conscious, watching, responding, or warning us. But here's the truth. This is just the beginning. If you feel a chill, a sense of something great, don't stop. Subscribe so you don't miss what the Webb telescope finds next. Write in the comments what you think is out there, beyond the edge, and share it with those who are ready to learn the truth.